Good morning, it's day 43. Jeff and I decided to take a zero today because we had too many gear issues. I'll show you them later. Just put yeah, it's actually a nice day. It was supposed to rain horribly and I think it still might tonight. There's still some flood warnings out there. But we are going to go tomorrow because we can't take any more 0 days. We really got to get some miles going. But Jeff is a bit sore. He had that good fall yesterday and busted his pole. They had a spare one here at the Old Colony Inn Ski Club, so he's going to use that. He was contemplating just using a big stick because everything seems to break on him. He's just so tough with gear. He's just taking a nap right now because his body's a little sore from falling a few times. He just needs a break, so I don't mind taking the day off. I have to plan some days to get a loaner pack from Z-Packs. I did reach out to them to say their pack busted. It was a manufacturing defect. There's nothing I could have done to fix it, or, well, I'm holding it together with a bandana right now, but that's not really a permanent fix. And you pay that kind of money for a piece of gear and you want it to work properly. So they're gonna fix it for me, but I have to send it in and I've got to do that. So plan for like 5-6 business days out for them to mail it to me, and so I've got to plan that yet. Haven't done that. I sent my warranty off to Ultras to see if they can honor their warranty because I've had these shoes for 2 weeks and the grip is kind of pulling itself off of the sole of the shoe, so I'm losing the grip just on one side on one shoe, the left shoe, which doesn't make sense. That seems to be more of a manufacturing issue. So being that they're 2 weeks old and less than 100 miles, again, you pay that kind of money, you expect them to last at least 300 to 500, and we're nowhere near that, and I haven't done any serious abuse to them yet, so hopefully they can replace those. And well, I said Jeff's pole is toast, but he did find a replacement, so we'll see how that works in the next section, and if it does, we'll keep running with those. If not, he'll just get himself a big giant stick, because I don't know, the poles just they just give out on him. I don't know what it is. They're just not made for big men. They're just made for little people. Anyway, so I'm gonna go find some bandanas because I've only got one bandana right now, and I kind of like to use it for other purposes other than holding my backpack together. So I'm gonna go search the town of North Woodstock and go find a bandana, and I'll show you the gear issues in a little bit. Okay, so some of the gear issue I have is this back stay holds the weight to your hips, and it should go in down there. That's what it should look like. This is what it does look like. I put the tape there to try to make it so it wouldn't pop through, but clearly it did, so that means that the back isn't supporting the way it's supposed to. So I've been tying a bandana around that to hold the weight, or to keep that from shifting down too far, but of course you can only do that so much. The other gear issue I have are my shoes are 2 weeks old, barely 100 miles. I've lost one grip, I'm starting to lose a second, the whole back side and the whole other side. You can actually see right through. It goes right underneath that. So that's not good. And then just, of course, I screwed up his trekking pole. So I have emailed and sent out a form to get a replacement pair of Ultras, but of course I'm just gonna have to run with those until they fall apart, and hopefully they'll send me some new ones because those are not cheap shoes. This has to be sent back to Z-Packs, so I have to they're gonna mail me a loaner pack. So yeah, so they're gonna just mail me a loaner pack once I give them an address to send it to in 5 business days. So I've got a plan really kind of 8-10 days ahead from now, which is a bit further than I normally do. So I can pick up a loaner bag, send this back to them, they can fix it, and then we can arrange to have it resent back to me. In the meantime, I'm gonna use this handy dandy bandana I just bought to fix my bag. And here is our thunderstorm. As predicted and planned, which is one of the other reasons we contemplated a zero today, because it's just, I did not want to get stuck out in this. We're a little over this. So the next couple of days after today, we should have decent weather. But right now, I'm glad I'm inside. I've been just trying to plan out the routes for the next 10 days, which is challenging. But got my gear repair done. I'll show you my snazzy work. Essentially, I've just rewrapped the bandana to hold that stay in place. And that seemed to work well with my impromptu fix on trail, so I just bought another bandana so I can use my regular one for its intended purposes, and that should do just fine. So until I can plan to send this pack back, which is what I'm trying to do. Alright, I'm just going to continue to sit on a couch and relax. Yeah, that was rain before, but now, that's just crazy talk. This is why I'm glad we took a zero, because this is just so much rain. I swear every time I say it's getting worse, it gets worse. It's just, yeah, there was a flood warning for a reason. And I am glad I'm inside this. Again. I would not want to be on the Mount Moosilauke in this, because it's a pretty hefty mountain. That was definitely the right choice. Can it get worse? Yes. Yes, it can. And it just keeps coming. We had some thunder. I don't think this thing lightning, but I don't know. Oh, there's the thunder. Okay, rain. We need to go to the west coast. They need you there more. Good morning. This is day 44. We're here just at the old Colony Inn ski lodge, just packing up. We're getting ready to go out on a beautiful sunny day. It's going to be warm. It's going to be like 28 degrees, which I think is roughly high 70s, maybe low 80s. Warm, humid, muggy, lots of water on the trail, but it won't be coming from the sky, so yay! Happy about that. So we're going to be hiking another 4,000 footer Mount Moosilauke today. We were originally going to do 12 miles, but I think we're going to start with 8, because the kinsmen were pretty tough. And although we took a zero off, thankfully, because all that rain, there was a lot of rain. It actually even broke the little tent out here. One of those hardcore tents. I don't know if you can see it. No, you probably can't. Anyway, but it busted it from all the rain last night and thunder. But that's okay, we're in good spirits, just a little tired still. His body hurts. I have my coffee in the morning, had breakfast, so we're just getting our stuff together. Dragging our feet a little bit. I did manage to, I think I mentioned yesterday, contact Z-Packs. So hopefully in Rutland I can switch out to a loaner pack called Ultra, sent my info, so hopefully they can send me some new shoes. But I'll continue to beat up the ones I have, because I think I'm going to be hitting Vermont anyway, and it's supposed to be full of mud, so hopefully the soles really won't matter, because they're just going to get full of mud. But anyway, Jeff's got his new pole that they gave him here, that they had an extra one left over. And we're gearing up to hit, what's the town? Hanover? We may just pass through it, grab some resupply and run, depending on what kind of sort of sleeping, tenting situation, hostel, I don't know. We really haven't found a whole lot of info on that yet, so we'll do that when we get there. I guess you walk right through town anyway, so you're really not going to miss that info. And then after that, we're going to hit Rutland. So we could have possibly 5 days on trail. We could have possibly 10 days on trail. We're only carrying 5 days worth of food though, because that's all that's really needed. And the rest of our stuff is ready to go. So I'm just going to finish my coffee, finish my packing, and let Jeff get back from his shower. Might as well take a shower because it might not be here for another 10 days. And well, we all know how stinky one gets. So enjoy the shower while you can. But this was a great place. Jennifer and Jeff run the place, and they've been wonderful, very friendly, lots of good stories, lots of very friendly people here. Really enjoyed our stay. You can easily see how this could be a vortex. I think we probably stayed longer than I know we stayed longer than we intended, but they make it so comfortable and it's so inexpensive, so it seems silly not to just let your body relax, especially when it's raining. But now it's back onto the trail and get some miles done, and I think our next stretch we should be through New Hampshire and then on to Vermont. All right, let's get going. All right, finally made it to the trailhead. I'm gonna get started up the mountain. It's a little later than anticipated, 8:30, but we only have 8.5 miles to go. Alrighty, and it's a little cloudy here, but it was sunny where we were. Hopefully this will just float away and we'll have a nice sunny day. So we're gonna get going through there. Okay, we're going up to the beach today. Got a nice steady climb. Up. Pretty little waterfall. But thankfully, we do not have to cross at this point, but who knows when. Alright, let's get up there. That's the trail briefly. And to our shelter. Still windy, but the sun is trying desperately to clear the clouds. So there's our little trail. Alright, so we're about mile 6 into our hike today. Been coming down, it's been a steady downhill. Not too bad, a bit rocky. A few little water crossings, but nothing terribly major as of yet. Terrain's actually pretty nice, the sun is out. Lots of people on the trail and puppy dogs. Gotta love the puppy dogs. They definitely use their trails here in New Hampshire, which is nice to see. So right now I'm just enjoying the fact that we can do this with a little speed.
Not always look at our feet.
Yeah, well, no, I still have to look at my feet. There's still lots down there to trip me up, get me wet, but not too bad. So I think our goal today is to actually get right into the highway and possibly to a hostel tonight, which is about a total of 10 miles today. So we'll see if that's possible, or whatever, change of plans when we get to the end of this today. Alrighty. Okay, I think we're pretty much off the trail. We're like, what, half a mile from the road?
I didn't even see the shelter.
And there, so we're at mile 7.5, pretty much officially down the hill. We haven't hit the hut or anything, or the shelter yet, but we've now just moved into a big open field. We've been motoring along. It's been a great day. Yeah, lots of people on that trail. I guess it's summer camp season, so lots of young kids on the trail. And now we're in a field. Haven't done this one before. I did post a picture of some little plants, the last one with the little blueberries. If anyone knows what those are, please let me know, because I have no idea what those are. They looked interesting, although I wasn't going to eat them, but they look like you could. Probably can't, I don't know. Anyway, so our plan is to still get to the highway, possibly the hiker's hostel. That's another 2 miles. But at this speed, it shouldn't take us too long. It's just a really nice day. Okay, Jeffers Brook Shelter in point 2. Or to the highway. So we've come up down a little road, convoluted a little way, and we're back on the trail. So sure, why not? We'll go check out Jeffers Pond, although I don't think we're planning on staying there. It's way too early, and we actually both still have a fair bit of energy, so we'll continue on from there and figure out what else. Okay, so we made it to Jeffers Brook Shelter. This poor thing needs some serious love. Apparently it's supposed to be pretty leaky, lots of carpenter ants, but great tenting sites. Lots of nice big beautiful trees and whatnot. The privy, yeah, someone put the seat like, I don't know, half a foot too far back. So there's a little milk crate in front so that you can, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Someone messed up on that one. Other than that, it's pretty. We're not gonna stay here though, because, yeah, I think we can find something more suitable. So if you were Nobo, this would be 1800. Clearly we are not, so it doesn't apply to us, but it does mean we're about 400-ish miles in. I'm gonna double check that number. Okay, we've popped out onto the road. The sign says Appalachian Trail this way. So we're gonna figure out where this way is. Yeah, wasn't expecting that, but apparently this is a graveyard with one gravestone. Maybe more, I don't know. But at least one. Okay, so the last stream crossing of the day. The stairs down here. Oh, it's actually going to be a little deep. That's okay, it's a nice day. Oh, it's chilly. Whoa. But that's okay. It's really good on the feet. Anyway, because it is definitely cold. Oh, we'll wash off to the gate. And the second little one is why I have one in here too. Oh, this one's so much warmer. Oh, stay and swim in this one. Alright.